Let's start recording. Hello and welcome to TougeSW. Alright, so this is Series 4, Episode 20, Series Finale, which means this is the last one. I like to do 20 in a series now. I figured I'll keep it that way and give myself new goals every time. So, live every Thursday night at 10 p.m. I'm a little late tonight because I got stuck in a game. It's called Soul Mask. It barely just hit 1.0 today, so it's very cool. I like it so far. It's definitely a survival game. And you'll find all past episodes on TougeSW.com, so if you want to check out other series, or we'll probably go through it here shortly because we're going to recap everything that we've done. So, let's begin. Hello, I am the host, Wandering Raven. I'm born and raised here in Las Vegas. I'm a cancer survivor, and in a nutshell, I drift, I hack, I play video games. When I say I drift a 1987 200SX S12 Sylvia, and every occasionally I will drift a 350Z 2008. It's my daily drive. So on that note, when I say I hack, my career is within not just in IT, but with cybersecurity as well. I started over 26 years ago within the field. I did a lot of things, and I started out bad, turned good, and I built a lengthy, long career from that. A very, very long career that makes me pretty dangerous if you can think about it. But it's always for good. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I do a what they call a business called Vegas Hackware. That is my local business. And when I say that, let me bring this over and I'll show you a bit about me here. That way, when I wrap this up, this is my business, my side hustle. I wrote 2 books. If I go to the bookshelf, you see that I wrote 2 books. One called Vegas Hackware, the other one, Volume 2. Then you have contact us. I've done little CTF blogs here that I wrote up some stuff, and then I kind of got burned out because I was dealing with so much stuff at the time, but I need to get back to it. But talk shows, I was doing some security stuff, but kind of fell through. I just started mostly talking about everything that I threw in my book, so I have to come up with new ideas. I do have a couple of new shirts basically released. I still need to add more. I've only added 3, and they take you to my shop and you can just order one and call it a day. I haven't ordered one yet, but I plan to. So that's me in a nutshell. That's pretty much what I do. When I drift, I hack. Now I play video games. So if you've seen my stream earlier, I was playing Soul Mask. It's a new game, new survival game. It was fun. It definitely gets you change up in the games. I play a variety of games. I've always have. And when I play video games, I like to stream them on Twitch because why not? I end up if I end up becoming big one day, then so be it. If not, it's just there. I'm just there to, if anybody jumps in, says hi, hello, let's be friends, cool, awesome. If not, oh well, moving on. Anyways, so yeah, that's me in a nutshell. Yeah, for the longest time, I'm a gamer, and then on top of being a hacker, and technically this whole car thing and everything like that, drifting, I'd rather do that more than any of that stuff. It's like my career burns me out. Gaming really burns me out. because it's a huge thing, and the best way you can actually fully understand it is go pick up my book, or if you want to copy my book, feel free to ask. It's only 99 cents, and I don't mind sharing the book anyways. Unless you want a physical copy, then you can go there and order one if you want. And if you ever come down to the events or something like that, I don't mind signing it either, because people do book signing and stuff. So yeah. In the event this weekend, we got Garage Nights. It's invite only. I'm not telling anybody where it's at, unless you're a girl too, and you can join with me, and we can be cool girls together. I don't know. But yeah, then we have that, and then let's go. Let's start with the series in review. So, as my other thing is, I have TougeSW.com. This whole classy site. So, I'll start with a countdown. Well, no, let's start a little sooner than that. Like, there's Exhausted, The Longest Night. So, I'm not going to play them all for you. I'm just going to go through, and we're just going to take a little intro. So, Old Reliable, Small Adventures, which was 01. What does this mean? Small Adventures, which means I went to... Yeah. Oh yeah. Is this where... No. Oh, you know what this one might have been? Let's move forward. Oh yeah, that's where the that broke on me. So yeah, I had to do that's from my drive shaft, and oh yeah, the Small Adventures, because I was getting more into this the crawler, this the Garage Nights, pretty much, which is really cool. And then I think I was covering is that what I thought it was? Oh no, there's that Boulder City rush, and then we did the whole cruise. That was fun. Alright, so we go here. And recap of the any events and whatnot. And Old and Reliable. Why did I call this one? Let's go through it. It's simple. I can actually just go through it real quick. I was basically targeting the other S12 at the time. So yeah, that's what it was. And then working on turbo. So I wanted to give a little intro on Nistune. So that's pretty much what this is about. Oh, I guess I didn't fix that. Oh, that's fine. I tried doing it again, part 2, but I was having problems with the turbo, and that's where I learned about a lot more about it as I got more learning about Nistune. And then you got part 3. This is the whole 3 series I did for the Nistune. Looks like I did up to part 4. All the way, what I did was try to put it all together, but if you go through all 4 of those videos, you'll know the story I was telling, that, you know, I was overloading the ECU in the end, because what I've learned was the ECU was only handling so much, and it needed more power, more processing power to process the hardware I was throwing at it. And because of that, that is where I ended up failing. So I learned a lot with Nistune, and I learned a lot about pretty much tuning it. So, but at this point, this is where I also learned about the new dash, the dash setup that I was doing by TougeSW. His whole concept on the dash was actually really good. I got to learn something with that. Let's see. I had fuel issues that was plaguing me, but that's a fuel, the whole fuel thing and whatnot. More garage nights again. This is where I made that decision to downgrade my turbo, downgrade the injectors back to 4. I think I did put 550s back on. Yeah, I put the 550s back on, but I'm also downgrading the turbo because I want to try to really focus on making just downgrade everything. So yeah, that's when I picked up a turbo, I put it together, and we're going through more about the dash on the next one, also Vegas Drift, but we are spectator only at that event. Hacking the dash, that's where I talked more about the dash that I was setting up and building it. It was really cool. Relentless Muscle was a freaking awesome car show. I brought the S12, didn't win nothing. Got like possibly the ugliest sticker, probably, or not. It's one of the ugliest ones. I mean, I don't have the money to paint. I don't have the money to wrap the car or anything. It's just, it is what it is. Let's see, The Longest Night. I think this was more on about. Let's see. This is where I started really giving myself better information. And I think it was more about, Why is that a potato quality? Oh, it's because I invented it. Hold on. Stupid YouTube. Alright, so I did that. Exhaust welding. Did like a lot of extra stuff to it because I was trying to get the turbo hooked up and ready, and yeah, and more exhaust problems that I was running into. And then this is where I found out that freaking $800 turbo was broken. So yeah, that's where I just wanted to cry. The next time this is where I technically bought another turbo. Got to keep drifting. This is where I decided to make the executive decision to get tires and fix up my Z and go drifting. So yeah, that's some stuff. Then I had anxiety because I did lock myself in, and I was so scared of breaking the car or anything like that, where I have to do a lot of work. But on the good side is, I'm glad I did, because I had a huge review and I had a beautiful time out there. I wish I had more tires. It would have been a lot fun. I'm probably before the next event, if I don't have the S12 up and running with the turbo and daily driving that, I'm probably going to look into getting a tow setup and something where I could tow a bunch of tires and bring more tires next time. But that's a season in review. That's all the way to 19. I mean, it tells the story of what I've been through and how I've been through it and where I'm at now. So that's cool. So what's coming in Series 5? So we're going to keep doing this. What I'm also going to do is this S12 wiki. We're going to start doing this alongside with this, because what I'm going to do is what I'm going to do is this is called the Wayback Machine. I've been trying to build scripts to scrape it, but they've got bots fighting AI bots from actually scraping this. If I written the bot like a couple of years ago, it would have been just fine, but AI has screwed things up so much to where people are putting stuff in replace on that. So what I'm doing is I'm going to go through, I'm going to pick out everything I can. I'm trying to also give people, a heads up who actually originated the original article from the Club S12. I know there's other places like the S12 Sylvia that had a database going on. I was trying to build I'm going to rebuild this whole database thing, and I'm going to pull everything I can because this thing has a lot of data, and it's so sad that if you go to Club S12 now, this is what you get. If you're the account owner, server gonna request, and if you go to the main site, that's it. Your reach is case, IP, the server misconfiguration. Looks like, and yeah, it's like the actual owner just don't gives a shit about the site anymore. It's like they totally give up. So I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna pick out what I can, and because the Wayback Machine, I can actually get the original pictures without all the weird watermarks or anything like that. So that's actually a good thing. So we're building this database up, and we're going to go through it. So that's something I can give back to the S12 community. And that way, when I'm probably go through it over, I think starting with Series 1, we'll start going through like the coilover stuff. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm doing an S13 swap on my S12 now. This would be a perfect time to demonstrate everything I've done for like the kickoff. But there's a lot of things in here. Actually, I have the whole write-up too for the original C18 DET swap. But I believe I also put in here my my VG30 swap, which I keep forgetting about it because I have it here. And I keep forgetting about it. And this is the original blog that I used to do. I closed this down a long time ago. No, it's the same thing. Okay. But yeah, this was the whole carb setup. So yeah, this is what I'll have to do, is like, I'm gonna have to just go through each and every one of them. I'll probably do this as like an intro, and we'll move forward with that. So that's what's coming. I'm gonna start teaching you more about the S12. We're gonna start scraping old information, and we're gonna try to build it up. If I don't just do it at that time, I'll end up doing it beforehand, and we'll just go and I'll just talk about it. That way it's recorded, and then I can also tag that along with what I'm doing, and it might actually help a lot more too. That way, if I do a little bit of SEO into it and people are looking up like, let's say suspension guide for S12 or S12 suspension, that guide right there has all the hacks from everyone who's done so much to this car. Might inspire somebody else. So that's what I am planning planning. All right, so that's what's coming up in Series 5. So 87. Let's go to our project status. So the 1987, the turbo is still in limbo. I'm rebuilding a T25. It's technically came with it. I accidentally ordered the wrong kit, so I broke the kit. And I'm waiting for the other one that should be here tomorrow. If not tomorrow, Saturday. And I'll get that done Saturday if I don't do the suspension. I'm missing one more piece on the suspension, which is the sway bar end links. But once I do that, I can start doing the whole recording for it. Let's see, the S13 swap. So yeah, that's the S04E20 I'm also talking about too. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the front end of the car, I'm pulling the whole S12 stuff out and putting the S13 stuff in, which is the knuckles, the coilovers, the brakes. So I'm going to be upgrading the brakes to the S13, which is vented and it's a little bigger, not too much bigger, but a little bigger. And the stopping force will be dual piston and a little stronger on the on that side, which means a thicker line to go with it as well. So I'm not trying to do anything special with this S12. So my original plan was Speed Hunters, Wayback Machine. My original idea was for this one here. We'll just click on one of these. This is my original plan. Just look, see how it's like laying down. I still need to find the SE kit for that. Would love to get the mud flaps, but people want to like sell that for like thousands of dollars and stuff. But yeah, this is what I want to do. Basically, we're going to lower it down as low as this is, and we're going to try to keep it clean. I know I'm going to have to tint the windows like I wanted to, but look at that. Minus the wheels, everything. This is how I'm going to have it pretty much stanced, and that's how it's going to sit. I'm probably going to have to roll the fenders in the rear, maybe the front too, maybe just a little. But yeah, this is how it's going to sit. Right now it sits higher because it's sitting on Canuck springs and Tokiko's. It definitely does not have a KA, so I'm not worried about that. But actually mine is still stock-ish in my, because it's not set up as a race car, so I do have a KA in the backyard in case I had to do a swap. But no, the CA20 is just fine the way it is. I want to keep it that way. But yeah, this was my inspiration, was this car right here. And sad thing is, it's like they closed this down. Ooh. So yeah, that's pretty much the inspiration for my 86. So it might be a little hard to get up and over bumps, but it'll be just fine, really. So yeah, that's the plan. This is pretty much the time for any Q&A sessions. So if you have any questions on the S12 and stuff like that, this is what it's going to be like at the end. So I'm pretty sure as soon as I start doing the whole the Series 5 and starting to get more into scraping the site and start uploading more into the database and start building that database, so I'm pretty sure I'll have people coming in because yeah, there's always questions. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just go back to this and time to say goodnight. this is the end for Series 4. Series 5 is definitely going to have a new graphics setup and everything, so keep a lookout. I'll see you next week, and I'll be back tomorrow night for some more gaming. Have a good night. Bye-bye.